Hi, Gerhard Bloom, once again looking at the tyranny and the delusions of the social justice movement. So Hamas showing absolutely no signs of negotiating in good faith. In response, Benjamin Netanyahu has set the stage for the complete destruction of Hamas. It is preparing to go into Gaza City. It's the last major stronghold in the Gaza Strip, and clear it out. First, they're going to evacuate the civilians. They're going to set up major relocation sites, medical care, housing, and food distribution sites out of the area, completely out of the area. Make sure that city is evacuated, and then go in some very dangerous, door-to-door fighting. It's going to be extremely dangerous. And yes, there is some deep antipathy to this plan amongst the Israeli public. I get it, right? There are believed to be about 20 surviving hostages in Gaza, and they're believed to be held in Gaza City. So, of course, puts their lives in great peril. The sad fact is, those hostages are meeting death in the installment plan. Recent Hamas video releases. Israelis, two young men, both of them absolutely skeletal. They look like, those images from the concentration camps, from the Nazi concentration camps. Death on the installment plan. On the other, mainstream media could not care less. Absolutely could not care less. And recently, Hamas releases a video, a woman holding a child, skeletal. This is evidence of mass starvation. Well, Israel comes along and proves that there's medical records proving that this child has a congenital disease. And cropped from the photo was the boy's brother, perfectly normal in weight. This isn't the first time. Numerous times Hamas has resorted to this kind of fraud. In one episode, they used an image of a kid with a congenital, you're seeing a pattern here, rare and catastrophic skin disease, right? Makes the skin hardened and tragic looking, right? Except it was rare skin illness. Congenital diseases, huh? First cousin marriages. Yes, that's a thing within the Palestinians, right? First cousin marriages. So, no, I worry that, yes, the hostages will be killed. Many of them, perhaps most of them. The sad fact is, Israel needs to finish this job. And brave Israeli soldiers will die taking control of Gaza City. That's urban fighting in an urban setting is the most dangerous there is. Dirty, dangerous, high casualty rates, but this needs to be done. Because if it's not done, it will have rewarded the atrocities on October 7th. 1,400 Israelis slaughtered, all of those soldiers who have died and been wounded since that day. And what? Just walk away, giving Hamas the victory, and it will be a victory. It will have perpetrated those vast evils and walked away surviving to rebuild and, yes, attack yet another day. So this needs to happen. And we'll enact the frauds that Hamas perpetrates that the mainstream media could not care less about. The World Health Kitchen, providing food distribution in Gaza, emergency food aid. Israel, suspecting that a group of men around a clearly marked World Health Kitchen vehicle may not have actually been working for World Health Kitchen. It goes to World Health Kitchen, confirms that, oh, no. These guys, that vehicle, do not belong to World Health Kitchen. That's an international war crime. Perfidy, right? Perfidy. In normal terms, treachery, right? Treachery. So, and what was the other fraud? Oh, yeah. Al Jazeera reporter killed. Al Jazeera reporter killed. He may have been working for Al Jazeera, that Qatari spreader of Islamist lies, but he was also a senior Hamas combatant. There was some pinhead representing, international news organizations on CNN saying, well, regardless of whether or not he was a Hamas member, he was a reporter. Much like you could be a Democrat or a Republican. Except no, he was a senior Hamas fighter. He deserved a death. He deserved it and got it. So the perfidy or treachery on the part of Hamas continues. Needs to be destroyed. Israel must win. And the reason why I'm making this particular video is because mainstream media is lying to you. They're lying by omission and commission. So there you go. And by the way, pick up my book, Deconstructing Social Justice, available on Amazon. Not important because I wrote it. I wrote it because the issues could not be more important. And check out my other videos in this series. And if you haven't read my book, please do leave a review on Amazon. Means a great deal. And thank you so much for your time and attention. Bye-bye now.